I think we can all agree that there's no escaping AI. And why should we? If it can perform tasks better and more efficiently, then why not make use of it to our advantage? So if you're a developer or a programmer, then AI might not replace you, but a person who knows how to use these AI tools might. So now is the right time to check out some of the AI tools and learn how to use them. There's one tool in particular which I want to talk about, and that's GitHub Copilot. So what's GitHub Copilot? It's an AI-powered code assistant that's developed by GitHub in collaboration with OpenAI. It can suggest code and write entire functions in real time. You'll no longer have to copy-paste code from ChatGPT, and that's because you can get this right in your editor. And what's the best part? It turns natural language prompts into coding suggestions across dozens of languages. So, why should developers consider using GitHub Copilot? Well, the first and the most important one would be to learn and explore. This tool can help developers learn new programming languages, libraries, and frameworks by providing examples of code snippets. Next would be to improve productivity. This tool provides code suggestions and autocompletes, allowing developers to write code faster and more efficiently. Then, its AI-powered suggestions uses machine learning models that have been trained on mass database of public code repositories. This enables it to provide relevant code suggestions even for complex and domain-specific problems. Next, it would help in reducing errors and bugs. By suggesting frequently used and tested code patterns, GitHub Copilot can help developers avoid common mistakes and reduce the number of bugs in their code. Next, it has cross-language support. So what it means is that it supports various programming languages and frameworks, making it a valuable tool for developers who are working in multiple technologies or transitioning between different projects. And last but not the least, it has the feature of time-saving documentation lookup. So the developers will not have to go through the entire documentation online or forum for solutions. Instead, GitHub Copilot will quickly find relevant code and examples or syntax references for us. Alright, let's see how to install GitHub Copilot. But before that, there are a couple of prerequisites. First, you need to make sure that you have an active subscription to this tool. Now to get that, click on the link that is provided in the description, and that should take you to this GitHub page. Once you're here, you can click on Get Copilot. Now, if you haven't signed into your GitHub account already, then you'll have to do that first. After that, you will have an option to enable GitHub Copilot. Then it will ask you for your payment details, after which you will have the active subscription for this tool. Next, you will need an IDE. Right now, Copilot is supported on these 4 IDEs. And based on your choice, they have a separate set of prerequisites. I will leave a link for that in the description. For this video, I'm going to use Visual Studio as my IDE, and the minimum requirement for that was Visual Studio 2022 or later. Now the process of getting Copilot extension is almost the same for all the editors. So you need to just click on Continue to Project, and here go inside Extension, Manage Extension, and let us search for GitHub Copilot. And this is the one that we want. Click on Download. And we need to restart Visual Studio. Then you'll receive a pop-up asking permission to install it, so we'll click on Modify. Okay, so now we have the Visual Studio reopened. Let's go into Extension once again. Click on Manage Extension, click on Install, and here you can see that GitHub Copilot has been successfully installed. Now if you haven't already authorized Visual Studio with GitHub, then you'll receive this pop-up. Click on OK and it will take you to this web page. Paste the code here, click on Continue and authorize it. Alright, now let's close this and test this out. So we'll go to File, we'll create a new file maybe. And there are so many file formats that you can choose from. I'm going to select a C# class and let's get rid of this here. And let's write a comment to create a class with functions to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. So it has automatically completed some of the mathematical functions that I might need. So let's press enter. And now it's going to generate the code for us. So it's created a class calculator with all the different functions. So you can click on tab and it will auto complete it for you. Alright, so now let's create one more class which can actually use these functions. So let's type create a class that takes 2 input from the user and calls the function from calculator class. So that again has been auto completed for me. Let's hit enter and let's press tab. So there we go. So here it's created a class called program, and then it's creating a new instance of the calculator, and then it's asking us to enter 2 values. It's gonna use it and display the answers as well. So this was just a demo to show you how easy it is to write code with Copilot. Here are some more examples of Copilot in action with different programming languages. Alright, so that's it for this video. If you want to know more, or if you want us to cover some topic in particular, then do let us know in the comments below. If you found this video to be helpful, then I'd highly appreciate it if you can leave a like and subscribe. It will help us to make more videos just for you. And as always, I will see you in the next one.